In the meantime, I want to bring in Antoni, Heritage Foundation Research Fellow and economist. Talk to me about the data this morning. A healthy normalization or an extreme slowdown of this labor market?
Oh, Taylor, I think anemic is the only word you can use to describe the support. Not only did we see another round of huge downward revisions, that means that basically half of the job growth in this report were jobs we literally thought we already had. But on top of that, look at July's number. It's now under 90,000 in terms of jobs added after those revisions. So things are definitely slowing down, and much slower than you could possibly consider to be a healthy labor market.
There's a group of people, a camp, if you will, that is saying we're already in recession. When you talk about those revisions, not only for this month, but for last month's report, which was already a bad report, people are looking at manufacturing and saying those jobs are down. Another month that we're seeing that. We talk to Democrats on this show who will ultimately say, oh, manufacturing jobs have Joe Biden has created a ton of them. These are like chip stocks and tech jobs that they're saying are out in the future. They're booking them now. So they do bizarro math when it comes to the labor market altogether. But are you in that camp that says this is indeed a recession, even if not a textbook definition?
Well, Jackie, those folks touting the manufacturing numbers aren't even including another 100,000 jobs, which still have to be subtracted. We already got that info out of the annual benchmark revision, so we know that downward revision is coming. It just hasn't actually been put into the numbers yet. So manufacturing is clearly down. That sector is clearly in recession itself, whether you look at the purchasing manager indexes or you look at the surveys from the different regional Federal Reserve banks. That sector has been declining literally for 2 years now. In terms of the broader economy, though, I think there's a very strong likelihood we're eventually going to backdate a recession to right around this time.
Wow. EJ, on Jobs Day, my first stop is the BLS website. My second stop is your X feed because I want to see what data you've dug into. And one of the pieces that's really disturbing is part-time jobs and full-time jobs. If you look at this past month, the net jobs, all of the net jobs were part-time jobs, EJ. What does that mean for the consumer?
Well, Brian, unfortunately, it means the consumer is going to continue to be extremely strapped going forward because they are losing their full-time jobs and having to replace them with at least one, but typically more than one, part-time jobs. And sadly, this last month is not simply an isolated incident. It's part of a broader, longer trend where we have been losing these full-time jobs, over 1 million in the last year, and replacing them entirely with part-time ones. So again, it's not a good sign. And by the way, it's also a very common practice for businesses to do this, to shift away from full-time employment and towards part-time employment as we head into a recession.
Right.
In that vein, what do you make of some of the data points we're hearing that all of the job gains are going to foreign-born workers, none of them to native-born Americans?
Well, Taylor, on net balance, that's certainly true. Now, I do want to point out something about the numbers that were on the screen earlier. If you're only looking at the change from July to August, we have to keep in mind this is not a seasonally adjusted data set. In other words, every August, you always see a plunge in native-born employment. That's not unusual. Now, was this one particularly large? Yes, that is true. I think the more worrying part is, again, like the part-time versus full-time employment, this is part of a broader, longer trend where native-born Americans have made literally no progress in terms of employment in the last 5 years. In other words, there are fewer native-born Americans employed today than before the pandemic. All of the job gains on net have gone to foreign-born workers. And by the way, the BLS admits on their website that that category includes an unknown number of illegal aliens. We can only surmise, given the huge influx of those illegal aliens that we have seen under the Biden-Harris administration, that they are continuing to make up a larger and larger portion of this workforce and therefore displacing some low-skilled American workers.
Well, we appreciate your data points, Antoni, on important jobs days like